What's happening, people? Pulled a lot of strings to make this video happen for you guys. Alright, not really. I just pretty much messaged Jordan. If you don't know Jordan, he does like management and stuff for Lil Pump. I'll link his stuff on the screen. Go follow him. He's a super interesting guy, but I just messaged him. I was like, hey, is it cool if I do this video? And he was like, yeah, sure, go for it. So here we are. I feel like my personal Twitter game is a little bit weak. I definitely have like the connections and the accounts because I went pretty hard with Twitter back in 2014. So whether you have art or clothing or whatever it is that you do, I'm going to show you how to get exposure to that through Twitter. And for today, we're going to be promoting a tweet for Lil Pump. So we're going to make a tweet from scratch and get a lot of exposure to it. I'm going to show you how we build a tweet from scratch. I'm going to break down into two elements. One, why the tweet does well, like psychologically, and then two, the tactical side of things, how to get your tweet retweeted by a bunch of big pages. I went pretty hard with Twitter back in 2014. I have like, I think 15 or so accounts with like 10 to 30,000 followers. So I haven't been spending too much time on this, but I've been kind of rebuilding some old connections and getting things going with Twitter again. And I'm not claiming to be like the best at Twitter or anything. Like there are guys that pull way bigger numbers than me, but the goal of this video is mostly just to like help you guys out and then show you how you can replicate these results. So I really recommend you kind of watch the video all the way through, because at the end, I'm going to break down exactly how you can get your tweet retweeted by big pages. So let's head over to my laptop and I'll show you guys exactly how to set up a tweet. Okay, so the biggest thing you can take away from this video is to make sure you're always getting people's attention before you attempt to deliver whatever it is, your message, your video, your content, whatever. So here's what I mean by that. I'm going to put an example on the screen right now. So in this tweet, you can see it says, LMFAO, I finally found it, and there's just a video. So when you read that, you're probably thinking, wait, what do you mean you found it? Is this a popular video? Did I not know about this? Am I not a popular person? What's going on? Alright, that's it's a little bit exaggerated, but you get the point. It kind of gets you wondering, how do I not know about this if you haven't already seen it? So pretty much it's just a simple sentence like that gets you more invested into watching the video than you otherwise would have been. Because let's be honest, people are just scrolling through really fast, and unless something captures their attention, they're not going to stop. I'll put up another example. Here's this one. It's, I wasn't fucking ready for this 5-minute sad-ass GIF or GIF. So when I saw that, I was like, a few things went through my head. I was like, wait, a 5-minute? Like, these things are, like, GIFs are usually like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. 5 minutes? And then also, when he said it was super sad, I was like, well, it just looks like a cartoon. How is it supposed to be sad? And there's also social proof. Because there's tons of retweets already on it, I'm like, man, this must be really sad. I gotta watch this thing. So I was way more invested into actually watching the stupid thing than I should have been. But he captured my attention first, then he delivered on the video. So always make sure you're getting people's attention before you attempt to do whatever it is you're doing. And someone who's so good at this is Kevin Hart, and I'll show you an example of how he does it here.
You got asked to meet the President of the United States?
Huge. Huge.
I mean,
let me tell you why this was huge, Jim.
Yeah.
So in that first clip I showed you, you see Kevin Hart saying, let me tell you why this is huge. And right after you say that, you can even feel it kind of, how like, you want to lean in and be like, so why is it huge? Tell us. And he always takes that nice little like, 1 or 2 second pause right after that to really reel you in. Let me put one more example on the screen.
Characters, when have you been the awkward guy and when have you been the sort of cool and control guy ever?
Well, Lewis,
right now,
I
think it's happening
let's just
that
be
I'm the cool
honest,
guy.
Lewis.
Kevin is incredibly awkward in the way he's
I
handling
think we
this
need to be
interview.
honest here. I don't think I've ever been the awkward.
So in that example, you see him say, let me be honest with you. Alright, let me be honest with you. Anytime you say that, it's going to draw people's attention. Imagine if you're just sitting in the car with your friend, you're having a normal conversation, and you just do this. Look, let me be honest with you. And then you pause for a second. He'll be like, oh shit, what did I do wrong? Or he'll be freaking out. Like, it'll get people's attention. Make sure you get people's attention before you deliver on the content. So now, let's dig right in and I'll show you how I'm going to do that and the content that I'm going to be using. So this is the video that we're going to use. I just found this on YouTube. Some guy made like, if you know the video game Grand Theft Auto 5, he pretty much just made an edit of like a Lil Pump music video using the video game. So I just took some funny snippets from there, and I kind of compiled it into a little video. So what I'm going to do is just try this out and experiment with it, and that's pretty much a lot of what social media is. It's testing what works and what doesn't work, and then just continually bettering your process. So I'm going to be using this really old account that I made back in 2013, and I'm going to post a tweet on there. So what I'm going to do is... So what's great is that I can just keep trying out different captions until I find one that works really well. So what I'm going to do first is keep retweeting until we find the name of this song. And I'm also going to take this little emoji. It pretty much looks like that, but I'm just on my laptop, so I'm going to copy and paste it. So the silly video combined with the caption that I have here, I think will do pretty well. So what we'll do is go ahead and tweet it. So again, social media is really all about testing, but I feel like we're hitting on a lot of good psychological points here. Number one, we have the laughing emoji, which makes people think that it's silly. And also, while they're scrolling, it's going to autoplay the video. And then 2 seconds in, they're just going to see him kind of hump in the air, which contributes to it being silly. And then finally, keep retweeting until we find the name of this song kind of implies that it's all going to be tied together into this funny song that nobody knows about. So people are either going to click play and not know what the song is and kind of look in the comments to see what it is, or people are going to hit play, know what it is, and then kind of feel that natural need to be helpful and kind of tell us what it is. Like, oh, sweet, I'm special, I know what it is, let me tell everybody. So pretty much after processing all of that, the caption, the emoji, and the video, there's people are going to go one of 2 ways. Technically one of 3 ways. Way number 1, they'll just keep scrolling and not care. But we have the other 2 kinds of people. We have the ones that are going to listen to the song, not know what it is, and then go into the comments to try and figure out what it is. Or 2, the people that will know what it is, and it will be a lot of people that do know this song. It's a decently popular song. They're going to feel the need to be helpful. It's a natural instinct that a lot of us have. It'll be like, oh, I know the song, I'm going to comment it. So it gets people engaging more than they otherwise would have. Alright, so we've got our tweet. We've got it all set up in a way that's going to get people to invest their attention into it much more than they otherwise would have. Now the final component, the most important part, is we're going to get this tweet retweeted by a bunch of huge pages. Okay, so it looks like it's settling around 1,500 retweets and 830 likes. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's still getting little sprinkles here and there, but... And just for the record, I was not getting paid for this, so if I was, I'd definitely use that money to contact bigger accounts, and then it would probably get like over 10,000 if I spent money. But this 1,400 is kind of just using my own little personal network, which I'm still growing and working on because I'm trying to get back into Twitter. So pretty happy with how that turned out, and it definitely got good exposure. And if you look at how many people engaged, all these people are commenting the album or the song name. Lil Pump Boss, look, all these comments. This is way more comments than you'd get on an average tweet. Same with engagement. Just because we ask for the retweet and we follow the steps that I showed you at the beginning, this got way more engagement than it otherwise would have. Imagine if I structured this as, hey everyone, check out Lil Pump's new song. Like, it would get probably 100 retweets or something. Like, dude, nobody cares. But doing this, we kind of psychologically just get people more invested than they otherwise would have been to actually watching the video. So the majority of you guys watching probably do not own like 15 accounts with 10, 20, 30,000 followers on them each. So here's my website that I just made for you guys. I had the same website in the past. I kind of just rebranded it and made it a bit cleaner looking. I also just made a video on how to make websites for free, so I'll link that in the description if you want to make a website like this for yourself. But all you're going to do is just go to the Twitter promotion tab up here, and then I wanted to make this so easy for you guys. All you have to do is just copy and paste the link to your tweet, and then it's $14, and then we'll give it the same amount of exposure that you saw me do in this video. So I'll link it in the description, but I'm still working on this. I just finished kind of editing it up, but link in the description. Let me know what you think about the design of the website, and Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you out. If you want to leave a like, that'll help me out a lot. I'm going to try and post stuff like this all the time. Just not wasting your time, just getting right in depth, showing you how it's actually done. Not like telling you to just hustle more or work harder. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.